Howdy everyone, it's Andy. I'm hailing from the Pacific Northwest. It's a nice sunny 50 degrees out. Good day for a drive. So, you're coming on a drive with me. I gotta pick up my niece for we're gonna spend a couple days together. I wish that it were maybe under better circumstances than what it's gonna be. And I also apologize, I can't figure out how to... The roads up here are not smooth. It probably also because I don't have a super fancy car either. But at any rate, so there are going to be some maybe bumps that you see as we're driving along. I'm hoping that once we get on the freeway, we're a little bit smoother. And we'll smooth out a little bit. At any rate, so I wanted to give a shout out to someone. I've been following her fairly recently. I think a month now. I've been unfortunately she's got so much content. She wasn't as I wasn't as able to get through her stuff as fast as I was Devin's. I think that's how you say his name. I did a post about him. He's a super sweet guy. His brand is positive affirmations and working through shit. But if you are interested in being part of something or watching a story and a person's journey blossom, I definitely recommend Dylan Mulvaney. So Miss Mulvaney, she's been doing a deal. She's been kind of recording her transition into womanhood over the last year. I think we're over a year mark now. I didn't pay the $5 to watch the 365, partly because I'm cheap, maybe. Broke is probably another good estimate, and that $5 does a little bit more. Not that I don't want to support her. I absolutely want to support her. And the bigger thing, in light of what happened in Nashville, and someone from the LGBT community committing such an atrocity, this is a 180-degree difference of someone who has worked through things, is smart, intelligent, beautiful woman that hasn't committed an atrocity. So I find it difficult to be labeled because of what one person decided to do, and for whatever reason that this person decided to go and commit the atrocities. There obviously has to be some mental health component that had to have transpired behind that. So at any rate, Dylan did have her own struggles because Miss Jenner decided to be a bit of a bully to her on Twitter. I haven't been able to find the tweets or the comments. I've just obviously watched what Dylan put out about it, and I agree with Dylan. Like, if you are someone that needs to spew hate, needs to put hate in the world, needs somewhere to land those comments that just because you're a dick, by all means, my comments are open. I could give a shit what you think about me. I've lived long enough and through enough that your people's opinions of me are realistically incongruent with how I run my life or what I do in my life. So, unless you're paying my bills, writing a check to pay my salary, generally I don't give a shit what you think. That even goes for my parents, to be honest. Dad's he's how do I say this? He's not a reformed Mormon, but a new Mormon. So he got into the Mormon church out of his third wife, being Mormon, and part of them getting married was that he needed to undergo whatever commencement that entails, all that good jazz. So I am not 100% sure. I'm not part of the Mormon Church. I don't follow the Mormon Church. I know that he's not at a level that he can go into a temple. I also know that over the years, they, especially when COVID hit, they stopped going to church as much. So are they Utah Mormon that, you know, die hard, do your things, do whatever you need to? I don't think so, but nonetheless, his outlook on my life has always been that I'm going to hell because I'm gay, and or that, you know. So what I'll tell you is there was a story when I was 15. He was still married to my mom at the time. They had found a picture on the computer. I thought that I was clever enough to hide it in a file deep enough. I've gotten more clever over the years about how to lock files down. I was 15. Computers were still fairly new. Not every household had a computer at that time. But at any rate, they'd found a picture, and I was pulled out of bed in the middle of the night. Because my brother's not as electronically intelligent as I am. He's got some challenges that he has to work through. Anyway, so they found this picture, and the words to me were, "I don't care what you are when you're outside of the house, but the minute you walk through that door, you are not homosexual. It's not allowed in this house. You're not. We don't condone this, and it all stops when you enter the front door. Otherwise, you're not going to live with us. You're not going to be part of our family." So that was the start. I didn't come out. They had kind of figured things out on their own. Why that was the first inclination they had was surprising to me. Also, you know, there's another part of my life that I'm not ready to share yet, that kind of led him to the thoughts of why I would be homosexual. And, you know, unfortunately, I don't know if you still come to the realization that what had transpired is not the reason, that there was nothing physically or mentally done to me that made me who I am. That, you know, this is at my soul level how I was born and who I was born to be. So you know, I was outed in high school. I didn't have the opportunity to come out. I came out to one friend, and then it was like a fucking bonfire through the tumbleweeds that ended up being really shitty. So I am another person on board with Dylan that, you know, I am stable enough. I am at a good place that if you need somewhere to land your hate, your venom, you need somewhere to inject that venom, by all means use my comments. The likelihood is you're not going to get a rise out of me. And I, on the backside, do thank you for taking the time to highlight my profile and who I am, and, you know, what I'm trying to do, this experiment that I'm trying to be part of and see where it goes and all that good jazz. So as I said, I will tag Dylan in this video. She is on Instagram. I do not believe she's on Facebook. I haven't. At any rate, I haven't looked for any of her content on Facebook. So I do know that she's on Instagram. She's a cool cat, someone that I definitely hope you'll take the time to go and look at. A positive attributes to our community. And the other thing that I'm going to say is, if you are out there, you're struggling with shit, you need somewhere to turn, some help. You're having horrible thoughts, self-harm, ending your life, ending other people's lives. You've got to find strength somewhere within you to reach out to someone, so that you don't end up doing something that will irreparably change yours and others' lives, and in this case, put another stain on our community, and giving the very right thinking, you're just giving them ammunition against us, and that's not fair to the entirety of the community. It's not fair to yourself, and I will obviously know if you're under 18, the Trevor Project. If you're over 18, there's transgender hotline there for mental health issues. There's a veterans line for mental health. There is other LGBT resources. In the United States, we also have 988, which is a new mental health emergency line that was put up in conjunction with 911, but specifically if you're having those thoughts and whatnot. So I do hope that at some point things starts to get easier for people in our worlds. I extremely hope that this is no longer a issue that we have to deal with. Sorry, I'm distracted by things on the road. At any rate, so now I'm picking up my niece. She's going through some stuff. We're gonna spend some time together, see what we can work out, see if she'll open up to me. But I just hoping everyone's having a good day. It's in the Pacific Northwest. It's a nice sunny day. It's a good day for a drive. Kind of wish that I was doing cars today. Cause I like the long distance drives, being able to sit down and just hook up Pandora, drive, and jam out. It's always made that. So I'm going to turn on Pandora here in a minute. I'm still a good 40 minutes out from their house, so I hope that everyone's having a good day, a day to smile, if nothing else. I know that the Midwest has been under a fucking tsunami of bullshit in the weather system. Mother Earth she's not happy. She's a happy woman right now. But anywho's, peace out, enjoy. Oh, before I forget, fucking The Way of Water, Avatar, obviously, fucking set that up for a third movie. I hope that it doesn't take another 5 or 6 years to put out the third one. But it was definitely a new experience, an amazing experience to be able to sit in a movie theater, like I owned the joint, and watch this movie by myself. Like, I could not have asked for a better date night with myself than having an empty movie theater. So take that as you will. Self-care, self-help, always a good thing. Love you guys. Talk to you later.